Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Aso Tarot, and today's pick a card reading is going to be looking at your no contact separation situation with your person. So today's reading is going to be a little bit different. I'm really excited. We are going to be adding some channeled messages today. I am going to be shuffling on camera, so you have 3 decks to choose from. This is the traditional Rider-Waite deck. This is the Santa Muerte Tarot deck, and this is the Mystic Dreams Tarot deck. So whichever deck you pick from is the deck that I will shuffle for. You can pick based on the deck or by the stone. And in addition to that, I will also be pulling oracles so that we can get a full in-depth reading on your no contact situation and see how this person feels about you. So if you're new to pick a card readings, I'll quickly explain how they work. Like I said, we already have these 3 decks here. So if you need to pause the video and meditate to see which pile your gut feels most drawn to, absolutely do that. If you are interested or feel drawn to more than one pile, definitely feel free to pick one or more. Just be aware that if you pick more than one, it's possible that the messages could get muddled. So just listen to your intuition and trust that, you know, you're getting the messages that you need. Take what resonates, leave the rest. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and go ahead and get on into it. So let's go ahead and start with pile 1. Hey pile 1, if you chose this stone and the regular Rider-Waite deck, this is your no contact separation reading to see how your person feels about you. So I'm gonna go ahead and start shuffling for you guys, see what pile 1's person, how they feel about them. Okay, too many. Let's take those back. Okay, how does pile 1's person feel about them? Okay. So 3 cards. Let's do 3 more. I'm kind of doing this fluidly because no contact situations tend to be unique, so I'm kind of just going with what my gut says on this one. So I think we need 6 cards here. Okay, 5. So we have the 4 of Wands that just popped out. That's always a great sign. Let's get 1 more. Oh, okay. We just had the moon pop out like this, so I'm just gonna see which way it wants to go. Sometimes it... Okay, I'm gonna read it in reverse. Okay, let's see what these cards are. So we have the World. We have the Chariot, the 3 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Huh. Okay, well, right away, pile 1, I will say that if this, I feel like this is a physical separation more than anything. Like maybe you haven't seen this person in a while. I don't really see many hard feelings here or any like difficult energies. I truly think this person wants to move forward towards you. We obviously have the 4 of Wands here, which is a union card. It's very possible that this person is currently more focused on their work life right now, especially because we've got the 3 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. They could be just very much focused on themselves, and that's why they're not reaching out. There's also the potential that maybe they don't feel good enough for you yet. With the King of Pentacles, it's very possible that they feel like they need to be more stable and more secure for you, even if this is a man or a woman. It kind of just like it doesn't really matter the gender. I'm feeling like this person really wants to be in control of their life before they can move forward with you. I definitely think that if there were secrets in the past, when they revisit this situation, they don't want that. I feel like this person wants to be very honest and very open with you. And honestly, I feel like this person, a lot of what they're doing right now is like kind of like, of course this is a general reading, so I don't want to speak for every single person, but I feel like a lot of pile one, a lot of like the people that you're thinking of, or your person who you're thinking of, in the yellow cards, I just see this like immense happiness and this drive to move forward. And I feel like they may have relied on you a lot to help their self-esteem. And so I'm kind of seeing this desire to prove to themselves that they don't need external validation or external help to prove that they're actually worthy of you or of love in general, if that makes sense. Now, I do think it's possible that they might have like, I'm not saying this for sure because this is a general reading, so take it how it resonates. This could just be friends. But with the Three of Pentacles here, I think maybe they're just distracted by other people. And I'm not necessarily saying like other romantic partners, but just like coworkers. They're in a very like collaborative mode, and almost maybe wanting to prove themselves. If the world was some kind of ending, you know, maybe they're feeling like if this was an ending to your guys' relationship, they kind of want to move forward and kind of get their crap together, especially when we have the Chariot upright. Like, I definitely feel like they're starting to have these like powerful feelings of wanting to, you know, grab life and kind of put themselves in a situation where they will feel more secure and be happier with themselves. I do see like you make them happy and you make them feel more secure. And I think that they really enjoy communicating with you. But it's possible that in the past there were some secrets or just miscommunications or something that was making them not feel ready to come forward. But I think the majority of this separation kind of has to do with this person finding themselves and wanting to feel more confident in themselves before they move forward with you. Now, that doesn't mean that you should sit and wait for this person. Of course, do whatever feels right. I'm seeing a lot of cards that are kind of me-centric. And I feel like this person might just be more focused on themselves and getting their footing. And this could very well be so that they can come back and win you back, or if it was amicable, like, you know, maybe they're finding themselves and they see themselves coming back to you at another point, which we'll look into it and we'll see, because obviously like everyone's situation is going to be different. But in terms of how they feel about you, like I feel like they feel very energized by you. You guys kind of have, when times are good, at least, a very harmonious connection. And honestly, I think they see you as someone who they can trust, and you're like a very open book. With the Moon card in reverse, I'm just really seeing this as someone who finds you trustworthy. And also, it's possible that the King of Pentacles is you, and in that case, I feel like they feel like they need to kind of get their shit together a little bit so that they can kind of match your energy, because they don't want to be they don't want to feel less than, if that makes sense. But I'm definitely getting this sense of Like this person is definitely less mature than you are. And I'm not seeing anything sinister here. I think it's just genuine, honest, like, I'm trying to find myself. I'm trying to better myself. I don't have the time and energy for this connection. But honestly, I feel like you're kind of always in the back of their mind. And like this Four of Wands, I feel like they see having this happy life with you, this harmonious life. And I just feel like they want to kind of have a more fruitful life that they can offer you. I feel like this person wants to provide. I'm definitely hearing like provide, but I feel like this person feels like if they were in a relationship right now, they would just be dragged down by it. Not that that's anything against you. It's just that they don't have the time and energy that they would like to dedicate right now to you. But I'm not seeing anything here. Like, if anything, I'm just getting like the vibe like you light up their world. Like, I feel like you're overall a very you complete them in a sense. And I feel like there has been this entire cycle. I wouldn't be shocked if you guys have history, maybe possibly even a lot of history. But I do think overall, this person isn't like, I feel like their feelings for you are genuinely, are genuine. And they don't, I feel like this person could be very practical. We have a lot of earth here, earth and water, and a little bit of fire. We've got earth, so Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus with the King of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. We've got Pisces with the Moon, and we've got Cancer with the Chariot, and a little bit of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the Wands. So and also we have the fixed signs here, so they could be a fixed sign as well. Can't remember them off the top of my head. I know Leo's one, and I believe Taurus, possibly Scorpio. Don't quote me on that. I'm just not even gonna keep going. But I do see this as someone who is definitely, I feel like they're less spiritual. They're probably very practical, very grounded, very focused on achieving what's in the now and what is here. So especially with this Moon in reverse, maybe they're not very dreamy. They're not very like caught up in their head, and maybe they're not really just focused on this connection right now because they're focused on, you know, achieving success. But that doesn't mean you're not like in the back of their mind, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and start shuffling some oracles and see how they're feeling. So how does pile one's person feel about them? Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So yeah, this person is definitely very grateful for you. I kind of feel that too with like, you know, all of this light. Like I you know, this is obviously not going to resonate for everyone, but people do see the like 11-11 twin flame divine union in the Four of Wands. So you could be the divine feminine or the divine masculine for this person, and they could just be very grateful for your existence. It's possible that the end of this connection actually is what kind of caused them maybe to get their stuff together and get going. You know, maybe you had an ultimatum where you were like, look, like, you need to get it together, like I can't do this. Or, you know, maybe he or she just realized, or they, sorry, I don't mean to use pronouns, maybe they just realized, oh, okay, you know, now is not the time, I need to get myself together. But I think they're very grateful for you, and I think you've helped them a lot. So let's keep shuffling. I am so lame because I stacked my cards in a weird way, so now I have to like sift through them. Okay, so how does pile one's person feel about them? Oh, okay, we got two. Harmony, 6, this is the Lovers. And also, I've said harmonious already. So this person definitely has feelings for you. They definitely care about you out. Like, it's very possible that they love you and they see like happiness with you. And one thing I also want to mention is how many like flowers and stuff that there are. Like you have a very fruitful connection. And I think too, you know, maybe it's possible that you guys are coworkers or collaborators. I feel like this person feels like when you guys are both in your highest energy, you will accomplish so much. Shadow. Okay, so this is the moon in reverse. So it's very possible that this separation is helping them release that shadow energy that they're dealing with. But yeah, man, this harmony card is really speaking to me. Like, they just want to, like, they see you as an equal and as a counterpart, but at the same time, they almost think that you're too good for them. And so they want to be better for you. Honestly, I'm not seeing like much nefarious energy. I'm kind of feeling something like, you know, maybe they're dealing with stuff in their family, like proving themselves to family members, and they're very focused on that. Just take what resonates there. But let's keep going. How's Padawan's person? Okay, I just dropped a massive stack. Okay, how does Padawan's person feel about them? How does Padawan's person feel about them? Okay. The Union of Hearts, a love connection defies explanation. Okay, so if you have been like wondering why you can't get this person out of your head, why it's such an overwhelming connection, or especially if you guys, oh my gosh, and look too, there's more flowers here. So many flowers. That's really interesting. But I feel like this is very possibly someone that you are meant to be with, and that's why you're so concerned about this separation. I feel like this person is working right now to face their shadow self, and hopefully you are too, because if you guys are in a no contact separation situation, it is the time to be working on yourself. So it's very possible that when I am describing this, it feels or it sounds like I'm describing you or your feelings towards them. It's very possible that you guys chose to end things so that you guys could work on yourselves, but like deep down you both know that you're gonna come back to each other. Oftentimes I feel like when we can't get someone out of our heads, it's usually because, especially if it's been a long separation and you can't seem to think about, like, stop thinking about them, I definitely just see like this is someone who is meant to be in your life. I mean, you've got the Four of Wands, you've got the Lovers, and you've got the Moon in reverse here and the Moon upright. So it's very possible that you are the one that helped them face their shadow energies, but this was just so triggering for them that they needed to retreat, and they were like, okay, it's time to get my stuff together. I need to get going. Like, I need to be the person that pile one needs me to be, if that makes sense. So let's look at 2 more oracles. So what is their overall? Oh, okay. Oh my God, are you serious? Door to romance. So okay, they definitely still have strong feelings for you. That is not going away. I'm really hearing like they're doing their inner healing, their inner work. They are finding their balance and getting themselves together right now. And I think they miss you just as much as you miss them. And I wouldn't be shocked if you guys see each other in your dreams, or you feel like you can almost feel them. But I think you're very much a light in this person's life. So let's look at one more oracle and then some advice cards, and then we'll do channel messages. Okay, so how does Padawan's person feel about them? How does Padawan's person feel about them? Okay. romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Oh, we got 3. Heart-to-heart conversation. So maybe this is that moon in reverse. Maybe there were secrets that you didn't understand, and now they are going to come to light. He or she or they want to open up to you about this. But it's very possible that you guys could be coming back to get into communication very, very soon, because we've got the Union of Hearts, we've got the door to romance, we've got harmony, we've got the Four of Wands, we've got honeymoon, we've got romantic feelings. This person is 100% still thinking about you, 100% still has feelings for you, and 100% wants to be in your life again. And I think that they're so grateful to not only have met you, but have instigated a change. So if you feel like this person, if it's over, it's not. It's very likely that it's not. This person still has feelings for you. And I feel like right now they're working on being practical so that they can come back to you and be the person that you need them to be. So what should you guys do, pile 1, until that? That's what we're going to look at next. So what should pile 1 do until this person comes back? Let's do one more. Okay. I love these cards because they're also like very silly. Okay, so we have Babette, Blood Roots. Everything that's ever happened formed the incredible being you are. So I'm definitely taking this. Oh, and look, there's like all these little hearts too. I definitely think that if there was anything messy in this situation, which I'm really not getting like a messy situation, like that's not what I'm feeling, but if it was, it's saying that, you know, everything happens for a reason, and it's very possible that this might be the person that you're truly meant to be with. And so this can just be saying you guys are currently, and they are also in the process of becoming the person that you guys need to be for each other, so that you guys can have a harmonious union of the hearts. I mean, this is genuine, true love if I've ever seen it. We also have Mira, explore outside your element to discover new magic. So this definitely might be saying it's okay to explore. Obviously, there are no timing indications here. I guess we can look at Pisces and Cancer, so it's possible that they could try to reinitiate communication during Cancer season or during Pisces season, but since Pisces season just happened in March, Cancer season is like the end of June through July, and so that could be very soon, and the Chariot is quick anyway. But this just might be encouraging you if you've been focused on this person or what they're doing. This is your reminder to say, hey, you know, you got to focus on you, pile 1. You have to give yourself love and feed your soul, essentially. Don't be afraid to go out and do new fun things, and don't be afraid to experience new things, because I feel like part of what this shadow energy does is help you kind of discover your truest and your highest self. What's interesting is that we have 18 twice, and in numerology 18 becomes 9, and so that would be saying that this separation, is very possible that this separation, especially with the world too, is ending a cycle, and there's a door to romance coming. This person, I feel, wants to talk to you, wants to be honest about their feelings. Maybe they never admitted their feelings to you before and they were just implied, but this person really has strong feelings for you. So, you know, just take what resonates, but we're going to go ahead and look at channeled messages. So I am going to shuffle those. This is the first time I've done channeled messages, so sorry I have the handwriting of a little boy, but you know, gotta do what we gotta do, right? What would pile 1's person say to pile 1? Getting this one. I'm exhausted. What would pile 1's person say to pile 1? I'm afraid of being codependent. What would pile one's person say to pile one? I replay our conversations over and over. So yeah, I definitely get the vibe that this person really respects you and really thinks you're really smart and really enjoys talking to you, which we already had, let me add, heart-to-heart conversations. So this person definitely misses talking to you. And it's interesting that we have fears here because we haven't had much of fears. So maybe that shadow energy is them working on that codependency. And I was talking about that confidence earlier. So maybe it's just right now they need to develop the confidence to be on their own and get that validation that they need from themselves so that they're not relying on you for it, because it's not healthy for either of you to rely on that, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's get like 3 more of these. What will pile one's person say to pile 1? I miss you more than you realize. Oh, pile 1. Yeah, this person definitely does miss you. Being bliss is together, and I mean, the Union of Hearts says a love connection that defies explanation. So it's very possible that this no contact situation, you might just not understand it, and you just might be like, why is this happening? I mean, I definitely feel like this person misses you just as much as you miss them, and they want to be with you again. I feel like that. I mean, this is overall very, very positive, pile 1. Oh, we just had 2 pop out. How perfect. I'm really sad right now, and I made a mistake. Okay, so it's possible that this person was the one that initiated the separation. Maybe your connection was just too much for them at the time, and they wanted to focus on themselves, and maybe they were the ones that ended things, and now they're like, oh man, I really miss this person. I want to come back. If they're sad without you, they could just be, you know, especially with conditions right now, with people being isolated, it's very possible that they, you know, they're just feeling sad. So if you're feeling really sad, it's possible that they are too. But they miss you a lot. And I honestly, what I'm seeing here too is that this person is afraid to admit how deep their feelings run for you. Let's look what's on the bottom of the deck. I didn't realize what we had until it was too late. So yeah, I definitely feel like, oh, and look what's underneath it. I need to find myself. So I definitely think this person is, I definitely feel like they found this gratitude that they had for you in hindsight, but you know, maybe if this ended and you feel like it's over and they've moved on, that is absolutely not the case. They still have feelings for you. I'm not exactly sure when they might come back, but I can definitely tell that there are regrets, that they want to come back to you, and that they are really missing you. So I think that is all I have for you guys, pile 1. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. Let me know how you feel about the channeled messages, because you know, I'm just curious. You know, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how this resonates, what the situation is going on, because I do see a lot of really beautiful energy in here, and I don't want you guys to feel too discouraged, because what I am getting to is that you guys should be taking advantage of this time and working on yourselves while they are working on themselves as well. So, okay, now I'm finishing for real. Thank you so much for watching, pile 1. I truly appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching all of this in its entirety, and hopefully you guys will come back and visit me again soon. Bye. Hey, pile 2, if you chose the Yellowstone and the Santa Muerte Tarot, this is your no contact separation reading. So I firstly just want to say I'm so sorry that you are in this situation, and I am hoping for the best for you. But what we are going to do is I've been doing this reading a little bit fluidly. We're just going to kind of be looking at the energies and how this person is feeling about you and the situation, and kind of going from there. So I'll be shuffling these, we'll be shuffling oracles, and then we will be doing some channeled messages at the end. So be sure that you stick around for those. So how is pile 2's person feeling about them? Okay, I'm getting this one. How is pile 2's person? Wow, okay, a lot of air energy here so far. Okay. One more. Oh. All right. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? No. Okay. Sometimes when I shuffle, these guys want to get all out of control. Okay, so that works for me. Let's look and see what this card is. Wow, okay. 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 So we have 3 queens here. Okay. I think I'm gonna get... I'm sorry, I pile 2. I just want to look at these energies a little more because they are, I don't want to give you the wrong information or something that doesn't resonate. So I'm going to just go ahead and quickly clarify something here. Let's look at the bottom of the deck too. Page of Cups. Okay. I'm being pulled to put this here. Okay. Okay, we had 2 cards slip out. Okay. So what I'm about to tell you guys, I want you all to put this one down here, with what resonates. But it is very possible that I'm feeling like this person is very, well, obviously they're very anxious here. When we have the 9 of Swords, this is a lot of anxiety on someone. I definitely feel like they're very anxious about this connection. But with 3 queens here, I have to go ahead and be a little skeptical. It is very possible that this person has other karmic partners or karmic energy that they're trying to release. So honestly, what I'm getting for the Queen of Pentacles, okay, so take this how it resonates. Obviously, this is a general reading. This may only apply to some of you. I will do my best to come up with as many combinations of interpretations as I can. But for some of you, this is a situation where they are being dictated by multiple people. a big thing I'm getting is a motherly figure for the Queen of Pentacles that might play a huge role in their life, and they are very focused on what they tell them. Especially with the King of Wands down here, I can imagine, you know, a stable womanly figure like a mother or a grandmother really helping your person become stable. Or this could be someone that they knew or dated in the past, that they maybe still kind of think back on, or more than anything, I'm getting this one in particular as a motherly figure. Somebody who, I mean, your person could be a little bit of, they could have a really close relationship with their parents. They could be really concerned about what their parents think. I feel a lot of anxiety around this connection. And I do think that there is a third party situation involved, possibly some kind of ex, or maybe this is their current partner. Take what resonates, but you know, maybe they gave a commitment to this person that they wish they could take back. Or I feel like this Queen of Swords, there's especially with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, there's not a lot of good feelings surrounded by this Queen of Swords. I'm definitely seeing like a lot of arguing. This person is very I don't want to say depressed, because like I am not a psychologist, but they're very unhappy in this Queen of Swords connection. It's very possible. I'm honestly getting this vibe of like this person who likes people that are honestly like kind of shitty to them. Sorry for my phrasing, because I'm getting a lot of low self-esteem here, and they may use a particular person or particular people to kind of help build them up. That's especially why I'm thinking that this Queen of Pentacles may be a parental type figure more than anything, because I'm getting a lot of low self-esteem from this person, and I feel like this may be one person that helps them. And I don't think that this energy is like nefarious towards this connection. It's possible they don't even know that it exists. And honestly, like, I feel like it's possible. If you guys know who this Queen of Swords is, they probably know of you and they are jealous of you. That is just what I'm getting. Take what resonates, but it's possible they look at you in envy, and so they may work even harder to keep their connection with your person going, despite how much your person doesn't like it. It's possible that you know, maybe this ex or this person has been in their life right now for a long time, and so this Queen of Swords has a connection with their family. So the Queen of Swords might be close with the Queen of Pentacles. It's possible that they this Queen of Swords figure, whoever it may be, it's possible that they could be really ingrained into your person's family, and so they're feeling a lot of anxiety about how to get out of it. But see, here's the thing that I'm seeing, and here's what I think is important to mention. We have all of this yellow here, a lot of thinking. This person definitely anguishes over this connection, but I think that they see you as the Queen of Cups, pile 2. And I think that they have a desire to give you that cup and speak on their feelings, but they're so afraid to speak about it, especially this 9 of Swords. Like it's almost painful for them to even think about moving forward towards you and admitting these feelings, because maybe they said some things that they didn't mean, and maybe they said things to push you away that were really hurtful and not okay, but you still have their heart almost. And so in a way, I feel like they're almost torturing themselves with this other person, if this is a third party situation, and because it's easier than moving forward. They have a lot of fear about this, but they still desire it. They just know that if they do move forward, it's going to be painful. And so I think that they are really kind of hoping in divine timing, and that this divine timing will help them work out. However, it is possible that this person sees you as all 3. They see you as the Queen of Pentacles, they see you as the Queen of Swords, and they see you as the Queen of Cups. It's just, it's very possible. It's just not my initial feelings or how I'm thinking of it. But of course, take what resonates. And we'll keep looking into this. But the biggest thing that I'm seeing is that in this third party situation, you do not even, like, I don't want to say compare, but like for your person, the person that you're asking about, I feel like this is history, and this is genuine connection. This is what makes sense. This is what's easier, but this is what feels right and fuels their soul. So I definitely, you know, it's very possible that when you guys were in your connection, you kind of had your heart, like your heart like extended to them, like you were very sweet, you were very kind, and if they were with a Queen of Swords type person, your person may have not been used to that. They might have been very confused by that and very like, whoa, like what is this? Because honestly, even too, like, you know, the stereotype of the overbearing parent, it's almost like, you know, maybe they have this parent that they have to keep happy, that they have to take care of, or that's just really involved with their life, and you know, they want them to be with this Queen of Swords type because of the history, you know, great in the family, whatever. You know, this Queen of Pentacles is very likely they have no clue you exist. They could take what resonates, but like I'm just feeling that they may not they may be encouraging your person to stay with this Queen of Swords because they know the Queen of Swords. And I feel like the Queen of Swords, like what I'm getting from this card is just like they're very good at putting a false face on and kind of sweetly manipulating people around them. Someone who is very good with words is capable of that. And it's like she kind of, he, she, they, whoever this Queen of Swords is, they kind of hold this malicious fierceness behind their back. And maybe it's not entirely malicious. You know, I definitely think this person cares about your person. And ultimately, I think your person is just in analysis paralysis on what to do, because on one hand they have these strong feelings for you. They know that they're not happy with this person if this is the case. Of course, maybe they're not even dating, maybe it's just a connection that they're pushing, but I do see that it's possible that there could be some interference here with this Queen of Swords and this Queen of Pentacles. But I guess just what I'm getting is that this Queen of Pentacles isn't malicious interference, but I do see the possibility that the Queen of Swords is malicious interference, knowing that your person, maybe, you know, maybe you're all in the same friend group, or maybe maybe you guys all went to school together or work together or something where like this Queen of Swords, maybe you know each other, and this person just feels like they're envious of you. Maybe they see the way that your person looks at you, and they know that you have a connection with them, and they're very jealous, and so they're clinging even tighter to this. So, but I also do want to mention, it's very important to mention that your person is not a victim in this situation. Just because they are anxious and they're not sure what they want to do, even though it's clear that they want to talk to you, they want to reach out, and they're hoping that something will change. This person is not great at growing a pair, to be honest. I definitely feel like this person needs to honestly man or woman the hell up, and if they want your love. And I feel like this person is trying to build up their confidence. They want to come forward, but they are just so anxious about it right now. So let's go ahead and get into your oracles and see if that helps clarify any of this situation. Okay, so let's see what pile 2's feelings for pile 2 is. Pile 2's person's feelings. Okay. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness. So yeah, this person could definitely be in denial about your connection, about the connection you guys have, because I feel like you both know that there's a strong connection there, and you might not understand, like, why can't you just let this go? It doesn't make you happy. You know, I understand you're trying to build yourself up and you're trying to please the people around you, but don't the people around you want you ultimately to be happy? But this person, yeah, so this person may be denying your connection altogether right now, but I feel like deep down they know that there's really strong feelings there for you. Okay. Wisdom. Okay, so we have another 5 here. So this person is definitely, which this is the Hierophant. So I definitely think this person is looking to higher guidance or spiritual elements to maybe get a clearer idea of what to do here. You know, maybe that's why this Queen of Pentacles is here, this parental figure. They really, they respect what this Queen of Pentacles person, could be mother, father, aunt, uncle, grandparent, whoever, what they have to say. And so if this person is saying, you know, hey, this Queen of Swords person, they might be following that. But if you notice, their heads kind of turn this way. So I feel like deep down in like the deepest of their feelings, they want to be honest with you about how they feel. I feel like they have been controlled by certain belief sets or thought patterns or habits. And I feel like this is definitely the type of person who does not like drama and does not want to, and when I say they don't like drama, like, I'm sure I do kind of feel like there was drama, like they hate drama, but it's like they also attract it because they don't know how to de-escalate situations or take action. What I'm seeing here, honestly, is a lot of inaction on this person, and instead they're kind of just stuck in like analysis paralysis. So, okay, let's keep looking. How does pile 2's person feel about them? Simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. Oh, and we have another 5. So that would be 3 5s here. But I definitely, like, if you have to be around this person still, like if this is a no contact, like you see them, but you're not really talking, you know, just be nice to them, be kind. But I feel like this is just a reminder, like, especially if you're the Queen of Cups, like, you don't need much reminding of this, but I feel like this person was really drawn to you because of how nice you were, but it also, like, made them question why you were so nice to them, and it also scared them. Like, this person is very complex and confusing. Like, definitely they're very intelligent, but at the same time kind of like fearful of a lot of things, and they've got the thoughts behind the things that they want to do, but they're not ready to take action yet. But I do see that this person is not very happy with you. I feel like their life is almost kind of gray. I feel like you bring more color and more joy into their life. And especially with the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups being here, which Page of Cups is usually about messages. And, you know, we already talked about the Queen of Cups, but that blue, you know, blue is the throat chakra, blue is communication. And I feel like you guys have a deep, strong, intellectual, and emotional connection that this person hasn't felt before. I feel like, you know, this person doesn't really have, I feel like this person might have practical feelings for this third party, but they don't have deep, true emotional feelings for this party. So it's very possible that they are still working through their karma and the things that they need to deal with. But I do see that I feel like their heart lies with you. You hold their heart. And I feel like they're just hoping that the wheels will turn and they will be able to come forward and speak to you and kind of offer you some love if they can get out of this situation. So let's look at their energy towards you. Okay. So what is pile 2's person's energy towards them? Okay. Look at that. 2 women holding hearts. Yes, this person 100% sees you as like their person. I have zero doubts about it. They definitely really care for you, and you kind of hold their heart. And despite being involved in whatever this is, they're still looking towards you. You're still their light. And I feel like they just see you as someone kind and beautiful and ethereal. Look, we have butterflies everywhere too. Butterflies, flowers, lots of, butterflies. I knew there were butterflies somewhere else. So I definitely feel like you're helping transform this person. And I think that you will hopefully continue to do that when this separation ends. But if it ends, of course, always remember that you have the power to stay or leave. You get to choose what is best for you. And if, you know, somebody else, Spirit has different plans, somebody else comes into your life, because this person, I feel like, is still a bit of a ways from coming to you and opening up about this, because I feel like they're not taking action. They're rather just waiting for the answer to come to them instead of seeking the answer, if that makes sense. And so it's very possible they may not find that answer until they seek it, and who knows how long that could be. So, okay, let's look at your romance angels cards first. Oh, sorry. How does pile 2's person feel about pile 2? Okay. How does pile 2's person feel about pile 2? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Actually, I had 4 pop out, so I'm going to take them. Let's see what we have here. Romantic feelings. Pile 1 got this as well. So yes, they do feel romantic feelings towards you. Passion. So yes, this is definitely a very strong connection. Flirt. So I feel like this person, if they do reach out to you, they're probably going to try to be very like casual and flirty, even if they've got some apologizing to do. And children, your love life is being affected by children. Okay, so it's very possible that this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords is, you know, the same person. Maybe it's the mother of their children. Maybe it is, maybe they have kids that they need to take care of. You know, children kind of opens up things to a lot of ways, but it's also possible, especially with the Page of Cups here, that you make this person feel like a kid again, and you kind of help them get out of their head, which I think is very beautiful. But yeah, you guys definitely have a strong connection. There's a lot of passion, and they do want to move towards you again. So let's see what advice Spirit has for you guys. Pile to, I love this deck because it's like super goofy. Woo, okay, all right. So we have Luna Lee and Blazeberry. Nurture yourself. It's essential to your well-being. That is so true. So if you guys have been really focused on this, you know, I would say this is your time. I truly feel like if you guys want this to work out, you need to let go of them for a little bit, and kind of just put it aside, because if it's meant to be, it will happen. And I feel like you guys are not taking care of yourselves and not treating yourselves the way you should, and not going after things because you hope that this person will text you, or you hope that this person will reach out. And you know, you can't be so focused on someone else that you're not focusing on yourself. Like, I'm honestly getting like in astrology, if you have any 7th or 11th house placements, that might be something you want to look into. Let's get one more advice card for you guys. Pile 2. Okay. Well, we actually had 3 pop out, so I'm going to read all of them. Ace says, you are amazing. Never forget it. That is so true, pile 2. And we have Britterbriar, Sophie, and Sprig. The friends we meet along the way help us appreciate the journey. So I definitely think that this is kind of a call to kind of just do you right now, pile 2. Enjoy your life, enjoy yourself, do what you want. Don't be so focused on this person. This person is clearly dealing with some things in their life that they're probably not very proud of. They might not have even told you, but I feel like a lot of you might be aware of this and are like, oh yeah, like, I feel like a lot of you might have gotten the Queen of Swords in other readings, and you're just like, yep, like, we've been new. And it's not fun, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys about what I'm seeing, but I really think the important thing here is, like, you guys are awesome, and you have a lot of people that love you. I mean, clearly even this person loves you despite their inability to get their craft together and like come towards you. But you're amazing, you know, appreciate the journey. It's very possible that being together is the destination, you know. Trust in divine timing, trust in how things work, trust spirit, and trust that, like, even if this is not the situation for you, something better will come along the way. But you cannot sit and wait for this person to get their ish figured out and not take care of yourself, because more than anything, you deserve to be kind to yourself and nourish your heart, your mind, your soul. And if someone else comes in and you feel compelled to be with them instead, it's very possible. I'm really like, this little hourglass here is really calling to me. And I'm really just seeing it as, you know, this is probably, it's very likely that if this if this connection is meant to be, or you guys are meant to be in union again, or for the first time, honestly, I'm getting more of this was like a situationship that never got to blossom. But it's a general reading, so take what resonates. But I do think that spirit has a plan for this connection, and right now this person needs to work through some karma and just some behaviors, so that they can be the person that you need them to be, and not this person who doesn't take action and is just stuck in their head. So let's see what they have to say to you with these channeled messages. Okay. Oh, look at that. I still see a future with you. I can see us having a family, children. Ooh, okay. Yes, so you are definitely where this person's heart lies. Let's keep it going and see if we can get any insight onto this situation. Pile 2's person feel about pile 2. Have you moved on? Okay, so yeah, so this person might be like worried that you're going to move on. And let me just be clear that it is okay for you to move on. If you want to move on, it is up to you. You do not have to wait around for this person. If they are involved in something else, in another connection, and they're not explicitly telling you how they feel and making it clear, making you a priority, do not give this person the time of day until they treat you the way you deserve to be treated and like you're a priority. But I feel like you guys trust your intuition and you'll know if it's right or not. How to this person feel about them. I hear you in music, so it's possible you guys are very artistic or you guys have songs that you share together. But I definitely do see that this person thinks about you all the time. There's things I'm not ready to tell you. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. If there's still some confusion about this, it's possible maybe this person doesn't want to admit how deeply ingrained this stuff is into their life, or this Queen of Swords person or this Queen of Pentacles person. Maybe they're not ready to tell you their feelings. Okay, we had 3 pop out, so I'm gonna read all of them. I am afraid of rejection. You have the most beautiful face, which would definitely make sense, especially as the Queen of Cups, like someone who's very beautiful. And I made a mistake, so maybe this person had the opportunity to, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. I need to find myself. Yeah, so this person definitely has some work that they need to do. They know that they messed up. I feel like they made the wrong decision and they chose what was easy and not what was right. And I think that they are seeing the error of their ways, but it might take them a very long time. And so there is absolutely a possibility that you guys will be together in the future. This person definitely still has feelings for you. They still care about you. But there's a lot of insecurities, a lot of fears here, and they are definitely, they definitely have things that they need to work through before that they can be the person that you need them to be. Pile 2. So I think that is all I am getting for you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please let me know in the comments down below how it resonated. And if it didn't, of course, you could pick another pile. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe so I can keep making more of these. I know I've been gone for a little while, but hopefully I will not be gone for that long of an amount of time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. I really appreciate all of you guys, and I really wish you the best and hope that you guys give yourself the attention that you truly deserve, because really the biggest thing I'm getting from this is, yes, this person has feelings for you, yes, they care about you, but you need to show the same love and care to yourself so that you can thrive. Okay, so thank you so much, pile 2. Don't be afraid to check out any of my other videos, and definitely, I know I already said subscribe, but I will be uploading a lot more frequently. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up now. I feel like I got so much to say, but yeah, thank you so much, pile 2, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hi, pile 3. If you chose the Green Stone and the Mystic Dream Tarot, this is your reading, and this is how your person feels about you if you guys are in a no contact separation situation. Before I start shuffling, I do just want to say that I am sorry that you are dealing with this situation, and I am hoping that we can give the best reading for you so that you can feel peace and know how to move forward. So we are going to be shuffling from tarot, then we're going to look at oracles, and then at the end I will be pulling some channeled messages of my own. So excuse my little boy handwriting. Anyway, let's get into this and see how pile 3's person feels about you, pile 3. Whoa, okay, we just had a bunch fly out, so I'm gonna get these first. So we have the 5 of Swords, we have the 4 of Cups, and we have the 5 of Cups. Okay, let's keep going. How does this person feel about them? Have the 8 of Wands. How does this person? We have the 10 of Pentacles. Let's pile 2. Okay. Sorry, these are big and kind of hard to shuffle. We have the 6 of Swords. Okay. Alrighty. So, pile 2, how does your person feel about you? Okay, well, I definitely think that this person has been very selfish towards you and this connection in the past. Especially with this 5 of Swords, I'm getting the energy that, like, it's very possible they could have, like, left you on red, or maybe, like, skipped hanging out with you to do things that they wanted to do, or were really just focused on themselves a little bit and kind of weren't seeing the bigger picture. It's possible that if you guys were together, they didn't value your connection the way that they should have. It's almost like if you guys were together at one point, you were kind of an integral part of this person's life, and so the fact that you're no longer a part of it is very disappointing to them. I feel like, you know, it's also possible that maybe if this was like a situationship, that they were looking at a bunch of different options, and they weren't able to see your value. But I'm feeling like, especially with this disappointment, it's like they were giving their time to to anyone who interested them, but only after this separation began or had been occurring for a while did they truly realize, like, how special you were. Like, you were a bird among fish, like, in terms of, I don't want to, like, talk down on anyone else, but I mean, like, I think this person realizes that you're kind of the shit, pile 3, like, completely. I definitely feel like they really, really feel the loss of you guys not being around. And it's almost kind of like they look back and they feel stupid and they feel terrible. Now, I do want to say, if this person did something like really messed up, like, you have all the right to, you know, not, you have every right not to humor this situation. You have every right to turn this person down and go your own way. But I'm definitely feeling like this person does regret how they treated you. I almost feel like it's kind of like a gut punch. Like, every time they think about what happens, it's like a punch to the gut. And I feel like you almost you're kind of like a ghost in their mind and in their heart and even in their soul, possibly even their dreams. And I feel like they're seeing the error of their ways through this separation. And what I think is interesting is I do think this person wants to come back to you. I feel like, you know, I feel like this is both of you. I feel like, you know, it's very possible that this separation could have been mutual. Maybe you were the one who ended it. Maybe you got tired of the way that they were treating you and you were like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I need to get out. But that didn't stop your feelings from continuing to manifest for them. And obviously you still have feelings for them if you're looking at a no contact reading. But I feel like you both are just kind of like, as of right now, as of viewing this video, you guys are both, I'm seeing some mirroring here. Like, you know, you're both just kind of like unsure about what to do for this situation, because you guys both have this cup of love that is very passionate and very fiery. And it's like, almost now that you guys are able to reflect and look back, you can see things so clearly that you couldn't see before. And what I think is interesting is that this person wants a future with you, for sure. Especially the 10 of Pentacles, they could very well see you being the person that they end up with or want to start a family with. I feel like they see you as someone who is very solid, and they would be like proud to have you by their side. And, you know, I feel like this person is realizing how much they did not give you the energy and the attention that you deserved. And if you guys did walk away from this connection and it wasn't the other way around, like, good for you for knowing what you're worth. And of course, if this person is the one who ended things, like, that is not a slight on you guys at all. It is very beautiful to extend your heart to someone, even if you're scared or you're not sure how things will end up. You know, it's on this person for not treating your heart right and treating you right. But I definitely feel like if you guys were together at one point, or if this was a situationship that never took off, you're kind of woven into the fabric of their life, if that makes sense. Like, even though you guys may not be talking, they still think about you. I feel like they don't feel like they're good enough for you yet. I feel like they're kind of playing a game with life right now to try and move forward, but they haven't let go of their ego yet. There's really, the only fire here is wands, but I guess with the king, like, I'm getting a strong, like, Leo type energy, like somebody who is very prideful and doesn't like to get out of their ego a lot. But I feel like this person wants to move towards you, but I feel like they're also overthinking about how to do it, especially if you are the one who ended things. But what's interesting here is, like, with the trees, like, how they see their family, and I feel like they see you, like, this pentacles, this grounding. It's almost kind of like, even when they just want to be solitary, or especially when they're alone, it's like your influence kind of trickles into them and affects them. But I definitely think that they are struggling with overthinking about how to move forward, because the Eight of Wands is an action card, something that wants to move forward, and it wants to move forward fast. So it is very possible that this person could come towards you, but this Eight of Wands is different, and I do sense a little bit of feeling trapped, like, especially when you look here at, like, this thread, and it's kind of tangled up all the way. You know, I kind of see this coffin and this like person, or like this mummy in the coffin, is like kind of their baggage that they're still carrying around. And it's like, even though they have this fire for you burning, like, deep in their belly, they are not, like, it, like, you see it here in their, like, cup of love, the cup that is the connection. They're not sure how to get out of this, like, ring of fire. I feel like they're currently trying to figure this out, which I guess I didn't notice that I've moved the positions of these, but it does feel more natural. I feel like they want to move forward with you. They want to have something with you, but they are just not quite sure how to do it, and you may not reciprocate what they want. And I truly believe that you guys should not let this person back into your life unless they are ready to treat you the way you deserve, and treat you kindly. And yeah, you get what I'm saying. So let's pull some oracles and see what else we can get about this situation. So let's see, what's pile three's person's feelings for them? Pile three. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yeah, so this person could definitely be a jokester. I feel like they also think that you are, like, hilarious, and that's probably one of the things that like, drew you to them and keeps you in their mind. Maybe you guys had a lot of, like, inside jokes that you both enjoyed talking about. But I feel like humor is almost like the way to this person's heart. And maybe they did not realize how compatible you guys were, how much fun you guys had together until until you weren't around anymore, and they realized, like, like, maybe I'm not, like, maybe they're like, oh, I'm not laughing like I used to, or something like that. I definitely am feeling this vibe of, like, they are just, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there, that they are, you know, I feel like they see you as a cut above the rest, if that makes sense. And I feel like they could not possibly imagine that you see them the same way. I feel like you already see them as like someone special, even if you did walk away from them like someone very significant. But I feel like this person probably thinks that you are not happy with them, or you wouldn't take them back, or be accepting of them in your life again. But take what resonates. Let's keep going. Here's pile 3. Person feeling. Okay. Mental conflict. Yeah, so if we have some swords in here, so it would make sense that they're not really sure how to proceed. Let's look and see what's on the bottom of the deck. Oh, we've got the Lovers. We've got the Lovers. Houston, we've got the Lovers. So yeah, this person definitely values your connection and wants there to be progress and forward movement. I feel like they do desire this harmonious connection. It's the unfortunate thing is, you know, they might not be mature enough yet to move forward with this, or be honest about their feelings. Like it is, they're playing a game still, and it might take them a little while to realize that it's not about playing a game. Like, it's about being genuine and being honest. And unfortunately, I feel like you can't teach them this with this mental conflict. It's like their own head is their worst enemy. And I feel like, you know, maybe they feel like they have to act or behave in certain ways to appease their friends or their family or whatever, and then maybe it just doesn't align with how they truly feel, you know. Or maybe they act really cool on the outside and like they don't care, but deep inside there's like that burning, that red, that, you know, that true passion of this connection. Because I'm definitely seeing that this is a strong, a very caring connection. One, like, even though there's a lot of blue and a lot of green, so I'm just seeing, like, you know, very like deep. Here's what I'm seeing. You guys communicate almost in a way that's like friendly and like buddy. I mean, obviously you're probably not communicating right now if it's separation or no contact, but when you did, that was kind of the case. And the green, which also represents the heart chakra, was kind of like implied and in the background, but not really addressed. So it's very possible, especially if this is a situationship, that this person never truly came forward about how strongly they feel for you. But it's very possible that they like buried their feelings for you a little bit because maybe they didn't want to admit them, and maybe they're not that type of person, and they like to take things lightly and not delve into such serious things. And so the seriousness of this connection really put them off. But I mean, I feel like when they look at you, you understand that they're not just like playing you or something, if that makes sense. So let's keep looking. How does pile 3's person feel about them? Okay, I just dropped a bunch of cards. Awesome. Let's keep shuffling. How does pile 3's person feel about them? Dropping a bunch of cards again. This is like 5. How about 1? How does pile 3's person feel about them? Okay. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. So yeah, so this person might feel like you have a lot of options, that your life could go in a lot of ways. Maybe you are very ambitious and you have a lot of career goals or just personal goals, and they felt like maybe those things didn't align, or that you are so amazing and beautiful and like the total package. You know, they thought, oh, well, they can have their pick of anyone, and I'm not good enough. I'm feeling this big, like, I'm not good enough for this person. And that doesn't mean that they've let go of this connection, but I definitely do see a bit of hesitancy with completing the game, so you will, and coming up with a concrete plan to move forward, because it's a risk, and their ego may not be able to handle what that indicates. But also, I feel like part of this separation and what this person is doing, because we have 6 here and we've got 2 and 4, which obviously add up to 6, part of this person's process is that they're gonna have to realize that they are limitless as well, and that if they truly want something, they have to let go of this mental conflict and be willing to take action. But definitely, you know, there are strong feelings here. Oh, and that would be 3 6s actually, because we have 6 of swords here, 6, and then if you want to include that as a 6, you can. I would include it as a 6 just because combining those 2 cards makes sense. But I do definitely see that this person cares about you a lot, and they don't feel good enough for you, and they know that they were shitty towards you. I mean, you might have been shitty towards them as well, but I'm really feeling like this person really dropped the ball here, and you've just remained graceful throughout all of it. So I applaud you for that, pile of 3, if that resonates. Let's see their overall energy towards this connection. Pile 3's energy. Financial constraints. Okay, so that could definitely be something that they are worried about. It's very possible, you know, maybe pile 2, you know, take this how it resonates, but especially with this being a 4, you know, maybe they feel like they can't come towards you yet because they want to achieve more and make you proud of them more. It's also very possible that they just feel like they can't provide you what you would want, or they're too focused on their finances right now. It's very possible that maybe there's even like a physical separation here. And so, you know, especially if it's like a long physical distance, and they maybe necessarily can't afford to see you, or just traveling is difficult in general, that's kind of holding them back. And so they might be pursuing things that are easier and less effort, that don't feel great, because they are afraid of taking that leap. What I feel like is like they want to play it safe almost, and so they would rather now this isn't for everyone. Your person, I just feel like in their heart lies with you, you know, especially with this Lovers card coming out. It also came out in the first reading, so you may want to watch that one too and see if it resonates. But they definitely like, you are like a cut above the rest in terms of like their options or people that they're involved with, because like I feel like you match their energy. You're very funny, you're very witty, and I feel like because we have the swords here and a lot of blue, I feel like this person enjoys, you know, talking, debating. They may be very chatty, very extroverted, and that extroversion can cause a lot of people to be attracted to them. So, you know, it can be a process of filtering out what's right and what's not. And I feel like this person is too selfish, or was too selfish, to understand what you guys had at the time. And so that separation is requiring them to understand, you know, 1, your actions have consequences. When will you learn? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna say it because I can't talk about it that way, but I'm thinking of the Vine of that kid that's like, when will you learn that your actions have consequences? I'm sorry. That's just like what I'm thinking of. But yeah, they are kind of a mess, pile 3. But I see that they want to get better, and I feel like they see that they can get better. But definitely, especially right now, just with you know, the state of the world and all that, money could also be a huge part in this. And obviously it's not like anyone's going to really see each other, because traveling is like just starting to open back up. I'm feeling called to like look at what's on the bottom of this deck. Okay, so we've got yin and yang. So with harmony and yin and yang in 22, it is very possible that this person is a soulmate, somebody that you are, you know, meant to experience. I would say it's likely that this connection isn't over yet, but that is ultimately up to you. Pile 3, you guys, you are limitless, literally. You can choose how you proceed in this connection. But I definitely, you know, with the yin and yang and the harmony. Like, you guys are a very strong couple with a very deep connection. With that Five of Cups, because there is that singular cup, like those feelings were so strong. It's like they were stronger than both of you together, and something that you both didn't quite understand. And I wouldn't be shocked if it's something that almost plagues you. And I feel like too, because you guys are also likely humorous and funny, you're like, why am I so concerned about this person? Which I do want to mention that these also add up to 4s, and you've got a 4 here and a 4, even though we counted that in the 6, but like still, you know, do it how you want. But we got a lot of 4s in here, so if 4s are significant to you, that is something to think about as well. So let's look at your romance angels oracle. How's pile 3's person feel about them? Okay, that was too many. What's pile 3's person? I'm being called to pull this one. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So yeah, it's likely that you are not, that this separation, I mean, this definitely indicates a separation, but I also think that this person maybe enjoys spending time alone with you, and maybe desires that again. But I feel like this person may be going through the process right now of taking that step back and planning on how they want to move forward. How does pile 3's person feel about them? Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, so it is very possible that when this person comes back, maybe they are not fully ready. So this could just be a sign that this could just be saying, this could be acknowledging in the past that there were red flags. And so if those red flags continue, that is something that you need to be aware of if they do come back, if they do try to be in your life again, because I don't want you guys to be in this 5 of Cups situation, and I don't want you guys to be sad or hurt. You have the power to keep people in your life or not. You are the magician in your own life, pile 3. Okay. Unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. See, we have honeymoon on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like it's very possible that if you were the person that walked away, they feel like if they came back that you might not accept them. But this, I don't want you to be like extremely discouraged by this, because this is really truly what I'm getting. Like, this might not be the person that is your like forever, but I feel like there is an important like connection here. Obviously this is a general reading, just take it how it resonates. Everybody's future is different, everybody's situation is different, but I think like with the red flags and the unrequited love, this could either be how this person thinks, like how you feel about them, or this is just saying, you know, if you try to pursue something right now during this separation, like they can't give you the love that you need, because they're still trying to get through all of this, especially this 5 of Cups energy, because I feel like they are really disappointed about how things happened. And I feel like this is a sign to you more than anything, like I feel like they're realizing how many red flags they gave you. Maybe at first, especially if you were the one that walked away, they didn't quite understand why you did that. And then maybe they have realized looking back, like, oh, wow, I did this and that wasn't very great. Oh, I did this and that wasn't very great. But I feel like this honeymoon card, especially because it's at the bottom of the deck and it's the overall energy, like, this is definitely validating, like, one, yes, you guys have a connection. Yes, you guys both have feelings for each other. It's very possible that this person did not give you the love and attention that you needed during the time, and so now they're worried that if they come back, you know, you're not going to reciprocate that love. But also, you know, I feel like this is a message to you as well, that I feel like there's 2 paths. Either this person recognizes that they gave you red flags, recognizes that you walked away for very valid reasons, and they desire to come forward and be happy with you once they have their crap together, or this is saying that they need to get their stuff figured out. They are not in a place to give you that love despite currently. This is all about current energies. Whenever you're reading into the timeless video, by the way. But this could be saying, you know, just because this person isn't filling your cup, isn't fulfilling this connection, you know, because you guys are in separation, that doesn't mean you can't be happy by yourself or with someone else, especially with the retreat. But it's also saying that that doesn't mean that you guys won't come together in the future and have a really happy reunion. So I actually meant that there's 3 options, but I think that these 2 things are either fears or temporary situations. And I do see the honeymoon as like the desire for you guys to have a harmonious connection and the desire for you guys to reconnect. And really, pile 3, I would just say trust your gut, trust your intuition, trust what feels right, but also don't wait around for this person. Like, you have permission to move on if that is what you want to do. If you weren't the person to walk away from the situation, of course. If this person walked away from you and you're kind of hung up on them, it is okay to move forward. It is okay. You know, you are in charge of your life and you do not have to speak for anyone. You do not have to give anyone an answer. And if this person comes back and you don't want to accept them, that's absolutely fine. It is all up to you guys, and you guys know what's best. So let's get some advice for you guys about what you should just do day to day. This doesn't even have to relate to the love. I love this deck. It's so goofy and cute. So what does pile 3, what advice do we have for pile 3? Okay. You deserve the cherry on top. So I'm definitely seeing this. Look how cute he is. Little Figaro. He is like, I feel like this is literally saying, like, even when you were with this person, clearly they weren't giving you the time and attention that you deserved. Like, there is selfish energy with this person, and they need to let go of that selfish energy before they can truly treat you the way you deserve. And so if someone else comes along, or, you know, you want to pursue something that takes you further away from this person or whatever, like, you need to do what's right for you, because you deserve great things. You deserve happiness. You deserve, like, just the most beautiful ice cream sundae or cupcake with all of the fixins and whatever on top. Like, you are great, and you deserve to feel complete and happy despite what this person thinks or feels. Then we also have your biggest fear might just contain your greatest growth. I love that. Thank you, Sir Eduard. That's a really weird way to spell Edward. That's like Eduard. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. But Mr. Ed here is so accurate, because maybe your guys' fear is walking away from this connection, and maybe walking away from this connection, or because clearly, like, you guys aren't, if it's separation of contact, like, you're not in it, but you're still thinking about it. You're still subconsciously putting that energy out there. So it could be walking away from that. I want to see what's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, explore the unknown. So this is your time in this separation I feel like you need to be okay with letting go of this, and knowing that if it's right for you, if it's meant to be, it will come back, and it will be better. Spirit does not want to you know, screw you over or treat you or put you in situations that aren't for your highest good. You know, even when, like, crappy things happen, it's usually for some type of reason, and it leads to better growth and happiness. But I mean, literally all this is saying to me is invest time in yourself, invest, you know, do things that scare you, do things that you're unsure of, really just explore life and explore other people, explore other ideas. You know, there's a heart, there's a light bulb, and, like, I'm not really sure what that is. I think it's, you know, it's just saying explore your passions, explore other people, explore what could be out there for you, because, like, you do deserve the cherry on top, pile 3. You guys deserve this happiness. So if this person could say anything to you, let's see what they would say with these channel messages. Once again, sorry, I have little boy handwriting. Okay, we just had 3 pop out. I feel powerless. I can't make up my mind. Oh, never mind. We had 4 come out. Jeez. Our connection triggers me. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Our connection confuses me. Yeah, so this person, especially the mental conflict, this was a very powerful connection for the both of you. And I think it quite literally scared the piss out of this person, especially when you guys are lighthearted and, you know, try to be chill. Let's get like 2 more. Let's see what this one is. Oh, and I also took this one, so. I'm afraid of being codependent. Pile 1 also got that too, so it's interesting that you guys both got harmony and this. Our connection overwhelms me. Oh my, I swear, I didn't realize I wrote that many about connections, but there's like 100 cards here, so they definitely think about this connection, and they're definitely afraid of this connection, and there needs to be some growing, like some mental conflict. You know, they're confused, they're overwhelmed, they're triggered. Their mind, I mean, mental conflict. I can't make up my mind. Our connection confuses me, it overwhelms me, it triggers me. Like that's a lot. That is a lot. And, you know, especially with financial constraints and that feeling powerless, and, you know, how strong that connection is, I feel like that person is very terrified of depending on you. But I'm feeling compelled to pull a couple more of these cards, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that for you guys. It is hard for me to be honest with myself. Let's get 2 more. This distance kills me. So like I said, this could be physical distance as well. I mean, if you're in separation, there's physical distance, but I mean like big physical distance, physical or emotional distance. I definitely feel like this person misses you. It's like they're so ruled by their fear that they're not ready to be honest. Let's just get like 1 more. Okay, mine one falls, so I think that's the guy. I have to stay practical, so especially with the financial constraints. And I also do want to point out that this is the bottom of the deck. So complications scare me. So I do think, pile 3, that this person misses you and they long for you, but they've got a lot of soul searching and understanding that they need to do. And if I was being truthful, well, I am being truthful. I'm giving you my honest opinion. You'll know what's right. But I definitely think that you guys should let go of this connection for now, just because this person definitely does not seem ready to come forward, and they don't seem ready to completely admit what they've done. And they seem very afraid of the connection. And so I feel like this separation is important because they kind of need to get their ish together so that they, if it is meant to be, that they can come forward at some point. But I don't think that all hope is lost and that you guys will never be together or anything. I think it's just you guys need to give yourselves some time and some distance and kind of find yourselves, because you may find that you meet someone that you like better, or that you might understand your connection better, or they might need time to understand the connection better. I just really think that this separation was implemented for a reason, and as long as you're in this separation, I think it is in your highest benefit to focus on you first and what you need and what makes you happy and what fulfills you, because ultimately that's what matters anyway. You know, this person is very possible that they come around, that they get their ish together, but if they don't, you know, you don't want to be sitting around waiting for them to get it all together when you could be taking over the world, because you guys are limitless, pile 3. So don't let anyone or anything hold you back. So I think that's all I'm getting for you guys today, pile 3. I really hope you enjoyed this reading, and I really hope that it helped. Let me know down in the comments if it resonated. Definitely leave a like and subscribe for more of these videos. I'm definitely going to be uploading more often now that things aren't so crazy in my life. So thank you so much for watching all of this. I truly appreciate you guys. And I feel like no matter what the situation is, like, you guys will come out on top and you will be okay. So yeah, that I am terrible at outros, but thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that you guys will come and see me again soon. Bye.